Ever found yourself Googling something you definitely used to know? Like, what's 9 times 7? Or how to boil an egg? Don't worry, you're not alone. And that tiny moment of, wait, why don't I remember this? It's more common than you think. So here's the real question. Is AI intelligence making us less intelligent? Are we outsourcing our minds? Let me paint a picture. You're writing an email. Autocorrect fixes your grammar. You ask ChatGPT for a snappy subject line. You paste it into Grammarly. Boom, job done. Efficient? Totally. Smart? Debatable. See, we've gotten so cozy outsourcing thinking that we forget what it feels like to wrestle with ideas. You used to brainstorm for hours. Now you ask a chatbot for 5 options and pick the one that feels right. Even directions, remember when we actually memorize street names? Now it's like, just follow the blue dot. If the blue dot dies, we panic. It's like we've traded mental effort for mental comfort. And honestly, that trade-off might be costing us more than we realize. Information overload. But shallow pools? We live in the most information-rich era ever. But funny thing is, being surrounded by knowledge doesn't always mean we understand more. It's like drinking from a fire hose. Sure, it's water, but are you actually absorbing it? Back in the day, learning meant wrestling with ideas, sitting with a book, letting boredom lead to curiosity. Now it's ChatGPT, explain quantum physics in 10 seconds like I'm 5. And somehow that's supposed to stick? We're skipping the struggle, the confusion, the aha moments. And those moments are where real intelligence lives. That's where neurons make magic. So yeah, we know more, but we understand less. And there's a difference. Brains need reps. Do think of your brain like a muscle. If you never use it, it gets flabby. And AI? It's basically a full-time mental butler. Why bother remembering a grocery list when your phone does it? Why work through writer's block when GPT can spit out a paragraph in seconds? But here's the thing, those little moments of effort, they matter. Creativity? It comes from boredom. Memory? It sharpens through recall. Decision-making? It gets better the more you do it. Letting AI do everything is like watching someone else go to the gym and expecting you to get stronger. Spoiler, you won't. Okay, but maybe we're evolving. Now here's where it gets tricky. What if AI isn't dumbing us down, but changing what intelligence looks like? Think about it. 100 years ago, memorizing stuff was a sign of intelligence. Today, it's knowing how to search, how to filter, how to use tools wisely. That's a form of intelligence too. Call it digital wisdom. So maybe it's not that we're becoming less intelligent. Maybe we're just leaning into a new kind of smart, more strategic, less mechanical, less about memorizing, more about navigating complexity. Still, that only works if we're aware of what we're doing. Otherwise, it's not evolution, it's erosion. So, are we getting dumber? Yes. And no, we're not stupid, we're just comfy. Too comfy. And comfort isn't evil, but unchecked, it dulls the blade. The danger isn't AI itself. The danger is passivity. If we let AI think for us without thinking with it, we lose the muscle. We lose the curiosity. We lose the joy of figuring things out the hard way. You know what's wild? People now ask ChatGPT for life advice like it's a wise monk from a futuristic temple. But AI doesn't feel. It doesn't live. It just predicts. You bring the wisdom. It's just helping you shape it. Final thought. Use AI, don't become it. Here's the real takeaway. AI is not the enemy. Laziness is. AI is a tool. A brilliant one. But tools don't make you smarter, using them wisely does. So use the map, sure. But sometimes, turn it off. Take a wrong turn. Solve the problem. Get lost, then find yourself thinking again. Because at the end of the day, if we stop thinking, it won't matter how smart our tools are. We'll have already handed over the most human thing we have. If this resonated with you even just a little, consider subscribing. Because hey, we're all trying to navigate this wild AI world without losing our spark. Let's keep thinking. Together.